What's up guys, today I'm going to be talking about a natural way to boost your growth hormone, IGF-1 and testosterone production. So if you're looking to maximize your muscle gain, your overall recovery and vitality, then keep watching. So first let's quickly talk about why these hormones are so crucial for you. Both growth hormone and IGF-1 or insulin-like growth factor are going to enhance your muscle gain, they're going to better your recovery time, and they're overall going to burn more fat on your body. So you could be burning fat while doing less, and you're gonna be more cognitively functional. And of course, testosterone is the key anabolic hormone, which is just gonna better every aspect of your life. Anyway, enough with the talking, let's get right into the hack. So first of all, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna take caffeine right before your workout. So this might be kind of common sense since most of us already do this. However, the reason why caffeine during a workout helps so much is because it lowers your somatostatin levels. And somatostatin is what decreases your growth hormone indirectly. So lowering your somatostatin levels will increase your growth hormone. On top of that, it's just gonna give you a better workout overall. So there's no reason why you shouldn't be taking caffeine. And for the workout part, you're gonna wanna do compound lifts mainly. So this is gonna be things that target multiple muscle groups at the same time. So I do a lot of calisthenics personally, and most calisthenics exercises are compound exercises. So things like the handstand push-up or muscle ups or even the front lever or the planche, they're gonna target multiple muscle groups at the same time. However, also with lifting weights, there's key exercises that many powerlifters do, like squats, deadlifts, bench press, or even like shoulder press. So you're gonna wanna focus on these. And even besides all this hormone stuff, it's crucial to focus on compound exercises because they're just gonna give you better results in the gym. Your workouts should only last about an hour to an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours if you're doing it strategically. This is because if you exercise for too long and you overtrain, it can elevate your cortisol levels way too high. And here comes the biggest hack, which I'm basically making this video on. Right after your workout, and by right after I mean as soon as possible after your workout, about 5 to 30 minutes at most, you're gonna wanna consume a high level of glucose. So this is gonna be things like white sugar or gummy bears, which are super high in dextrose, and dextrose is actually the best one of all of these sugars. And for a healthier alternative, which I myself do, you can take a large amount of raw honey right after your workout instead of white sugar or gummy bears or whatever. Although honey is gonna be a little less anabolic because it does have a fructose content as well as the glucose content. Now the thing with fructose is it's gonna slightly raise your somatostatin levels, which will indirectly lower your growth hormone a bit. However, this will not impact you in any significant way because honey does have the glucose content that you actually need, and it has a lot of other health benefits that are gonna play a role as well. Now the reason why you're gonna take this load of sugar right after your workout is because this is when your natural growth hormone is at its highest. Now this intake of high glucose content right after your workout, where your growth hormone is the highest, it's gonna spike your insulin, and combined with that heightened growth hormone, this is gonna maximize your insulin-like growth factor or your IGF-1, which is actually way more anabolic than GH by itself. Now, it is important to note that growth hormone does actually get lowered by this insulin spike because they are antagonistic with each other. However, it is gonna set you up nicely to get a heightened growth hormone effect later on, for example, when you're sleeping at night. This is because right after intense workouts, your cortisol is spiked. Now, what does cortisol do? It lowers testosterone, it lowers all your other hormones that are crucial for you. You need this glucose, which is gonna tank your cortisol, lower it, and it's gonna play into increasing your testosterone as an effect, and it's gonna play a role in increasing all your other hormones that you will need. Furthermore, carbohydrate intake right after a workout will play a crucial role in replenishing your glycogen stores, and this is gonna be really good for building muscle. So to kind of put it all together for you to imagine it in a better way, you're gonna intake caffeine before your workout. This is gonna lower your somatostatin levels, increase your growth hormone. Then you're gonna have a high intensity workout in short intervals. This is also gonna play a role in increasing growth hormone. And then right after your workout, since you have spiked your cortisol up so much, you're gonna intake a lot of carbohydrates in the form of glucose. And what this is gonna do, first, it's gonna lower your cortisol a lot, which is gonna allow for better growth hormone later on, better testosterone production. Also, the spike in your blood sugar is gonna raise your insulin levels, which is going to lead to better IGF-1 production. And all of this while also replenishing your glycogen storage. And make sure you're eating a diet that's rich in all your micronutrients and the building blocks that your body's gonna need. So this is a hack that you should start implementing into your workout routine, and you're gonna see the progress pretty quickly, and it's gonna create a favorable hormonal environment where you're just gonna be burning fat way quicker, putting on muscle way faster, and your recovery is gonna be insane. So use this, and if you enjoyed this hack, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm just starting out, and make sure to stay tuned for any new videos coming up.